You're not desperate for men?
No, no. I mean, I'm hardly desperate for anything, really. I feel, you know, that whatever is mine is looking for me.
Hello, hey there, this is Benjamin, and in this video I'm gonna be giving you 10 signs that you, as a lady, you are very desperate. There's also another video of a desperate man. Go and Google the meaning of desperate. Number 1, you confuse physical intimacy with love. Yes, of course, he has slept with you by now, I think, and I hope so. Or he is planning to do it like so many men want to do. And after that, he stops responding to you or calling or texting you. Or even if he told you that he doesn't want anything serious in that relationship, but you still want to force things, you are very desperate. Number 2, you discuss with him to meet your parents or to meet your family members. Yes, of course, after the first date, you will imagine and think that you have met Mr. Alejandro and this is the man, the father of your son and daughters. That is a very clear sign that you are actually very, very desperate, and you're forcing him to meet your family members and you're forcing him to be together with you or to marry you. Number 3, you stalk him on social media. Mrs. Stalker, I'm talking to you because you always are on his social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, texting, putting their comments, hello babe, and you expect him to do that. In fact, you are one of those ladies who try to force a man to post to you on social media so that everyone, including Benjamin, can see that you're dating. Very, very desperate. Number 4, you talk about marriage after a few dates. After how many dates? A few. Go and Google the meaning of a few. If you start talking about these things and eventually you're the one who starts bringing it up and you bring it up all the time, that when are we settling down? What do you think or how do you feel about marriage? I don't feel anything. Oh, not me. That guy doesn't feel anything about marriage. Get the answers on Google. How do you feel about marriage? Go and Google that question too. Number 5, you settle for anyone and you have no standards. Anyone and no standards. Is he handsome? Okay. Is he tall? Okay. Is he a white man? Okay. Is he abroad or far away from this country where I'm staying and suffering? Okay. You settle for anything and anyone. In fact, if everyone is good enough for you, you clearly have no standards, and this video was meant specifically for you. Very desperate. Number 6, you have no concept of proper communication etiquette. That is very deep English. In short, what I'm saying, you don't know how to communicate. So when you call him, he doesn't call you. When you text him, he doesn't text you. But you insist on. You call him, you text him, you call again, call again, call again, call again, text again and again. Today, tomorrow, the day after day, the day after day, the day after tomorrow. If you continuously keep on texting this guy, you are very desperate. Number 7, you are always available. Mrs. Available, look at you, smiling right now. You are available, you have no plans. You are always trying to please this guy. When he asks you to do A, you do A. When he asks you to do B, you do B. It means you're very available and you are willing to do anything and everything just to make this guy happy. You are very desperate. Number 8, you can't tell when you are not welcome in his company. When he wants to be alone or together with his men, you force yourself into this company. You want to be there. You want to be counted there. If you are not invited in any event or any function with this guy, please don't go there. Otherwise, this man will see that you're very desperate. Number 9, you fish for compliments. You want him to compliment you and tell you, hey, you're beautiful. If you're always sitting there and you want a man to bring you up and make you feel like, wow, you're so special, you're so good, you're so beautiful, always asking him, what do you think about me? Do you think I look good? Do you think I look beautiful? You are very desperate. It means you're not confident about yourself, your body, your self-esteem. Please don't continue being desperate. Number 10, you ignore the rude behavior. This was supposed to be number 1, but when you find yourself tolerating all the bullshit, and you know all the bullshit that men do to women, and you still excuse it and you say, oh, it's his attitude. Oh, he's going to get better. Oh, it's his money. Oh, it is family. Oh, it is his education. You are very desperate. Last but not least, bonus, you are forcing the relationship. I don't want to force you to share this video, but this video is meant for you, a desperate woman. Please share it, tag a friend, and let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching. Sorry, the truth.
Men don't like desperate women. If you're in your needy position, if you always initiate the contact, if you're asking him, when I'm gonna meet you again, what are you doing, why don't you call me, why don't you text me, what's wrong with you, if you're gonna translate needy energy, he's gonna run away from you. Because no one likes to feel pressured, especially men. You have to create the space for him to chase you, but don't chase him yourself, because I have a lot of clients that don't understand that. If you're gonna call your man 24/7, he's not gonna want to call you, because he is already talking to you all day long. Why he would miss you? He misses you in your absence, when you're not around, when you don't call him, don't text him. So please, girls, have your own life. Create your perfect, amazing, interesting life when you're busy, when you have things to do, when you have your friends, activities, hobbies, events. Your lifestyle is exciting. That's how men gonna be magnetically attracted to you, because he wants to be the part of your lifestyle. But if you lay at home 24/7 and do nothing, and the only one good things that happens to you is talking to him on the phone, how you gonna make him chase you? Because he knows that you're gonna be there. You know, you're not going anywhere, especially at the early dating stage, girls. If you just met, please do not stuck on him too early. Do not translate this desperation. If you want to switch things around, I do recommend you to learn men's psychology, how they think, what they want, what their instincts are, how to make them fall for you using psychological secrets. All of these things I give you in my workbook, 10 psychological secrets to make him obsessed. You can see the results from girls who already read it. It's amazing. It's very powerful. So use it carefully. So everyone who already read it, I welcome to the club of smart women who knows how to talk to men, who knows how to make any man fall for you. And if you didn't read it yet, go check this workbook on top of my page.
To my girlies in their 30s, time isn't running out. It's not. Feels like it is. If you look at social media, oh my God, you're running out of time. It's not. It's not. Other people will make you feel like you're running out of time because they want everyone to do what they're doing so they feel better about their choices. There's no race, like there's no checkered flag at the end of life where they're like, she did it all. Extra stars for when you're dead. Your 30s, travel. Tell people how you really feel. Don't lie to your therapist. And be okay to not be okay. And be okay with missing out, because staying in is more fun.
4 desperate girl signals that turn guys off. Number 1 is a woman who is texting a lot. Specifically texting without information. For example, asking, hey, what are you doing? Your busy man does not need to be bothered. If you have pertinent logistical information, do that via texting. Do not try to drum up a conversation. Do that with your girlfriends. 4 desperate girl signals that turn guys off. Number 2, always being available, even if invited to do something right now. Number 3, stating your rigid relationship timeline. In 30 days, I will have a boyfriend. In 6 months, we will be engaged. In 1 year, we will get married. 3 months later, we will have our first child. Rigid timelines, not great. Number 4 is posting thirst trap pictures or videos on social media to get attention. If you don't know what a thirst trap is, it's where you look really good or you're doing something really cool and you're just doing it to get his attention. You can have a ton of fun and not have to post it on social. You can just be an amazing person and he will want to get to know you. All right, you're probably wondering what to do now. Go hop in my profile if you would like to get My 30-second trick to make men obsessed. Go get it right now.
You shouldn't want anyone or anything that doesn't want you back in the same way, or if not more. Do you know how frustrating it is to chase after something or force yourself into someone's life or into a job or into a situation that God did not call you to? It's like trying to squeeze into shoes that are 2 sizes small, but you manage to get in, but you can't go the whole day with wearing those shoes because they hurt so much and they are so uncomfortable. And it clearly shows to everyone else that it doesn't fit you. You even know it doesn't fit you, but you want the shoes so much that you choose to wear them even though they're uncomfortable, but they're not for you. That's how it looks in the spirit when you try to force something to happen. When you try to force yourself into someone else's life. It's not for you. Let it go. There's more to come.
I think any woman who chases a man, if you're chasing someone, if you're like, why won't you be with me? I love you. We would be so good together. You know, if you're chasing down a man and you don't even give him the opportunity to come see what you're doing, to text you back, to call you, to message you, if you're always the one who like is always like, where are you? If you seem desperate, then that's a turnoff to a man.
There are women fasting for husbands and praying for husbands when the Bible says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing and receives favor from the Lord. It doesn't say a woman who finds a husband finds a good thing and receives favor from the Lord. What is the promise for a woman when you find a husband? Like there should be no desperation for a husband. Like your focus should be on preparing yourself. Like you are working on you, but you're not praying for no husband, because your husband is praying and your husband is praying for you. You shouldn't be crying about a husband. You shouldn't be pouting about a husband. You shouldn't be mad with God. You shouldn't be in a future wives support group. You shouldn't be fasting for a husband.
Why is there any young man that comes out just mention marriage? Some of my daughters just lose their brain. It's giving me concern. Once you hear marriage, not marriage, you hear because they know you are desperate, so they throw that as a bait. You will cook, you will buy, you spend, you do this. When they are done, they move to the next. There are some young men that are not ready to marry. They are just ready to deceive a lot of people, ruin destinies, destroy people's life. Not made for every woman that cries and weeps and cries and calls upon God because she was open-hearted to you and you took advantage of her. 1,000 prophets cannot reverse that course. Many young men, their life today is scattered because somebody loved them genuinely, supported them, and they treated them. So no prayer. Let them go to the mountain, go to the valley until they look for that person and apologize. And the person say, I forgive you. It's time to be responsible. Sit down, look at your life. Am I going to continue like this? Am I?